US hip hop, they always assume that it wouldn't last 20 years. And, you know, people say it started in 1979, some people would say 1973. The point is, it didn't go anywhere. It's huge, massive art form, and it's still around today, and it's still as creative. Americans were like, yeah, it's never gonna happen. It's never, you know, it's not rock and roll. It's not real music. You mentioned UK hip hop is like a bad smell. Now you've got a situation that never occurred before, where you've got Dizzy Rascal, Chipmunk, Tinchy Strider, you've got Master Shorty, you've got N-Dubs, you've got DJ Ironic, you've got all these people coming through. For the first time ever, you've got an industry and an infrastructure which has taken this art form to the next level. So you can't tell me that it's going too pop and it's going here and it's going there. What it is kids from the UK expressing themselves, and that's what the emphasis, that's what the whole point of hip hop is.
If you went to a festival, you would be sure to see basically what Dizzy, Tinchy, Chipmunk, Shorty, Blah, Ironic, whatever. All five, all playing at a festival near you, all running out tents, all completely killing it.
But I think we're coming to the end of this sound that's been done quite very well by Tinchy, whether you like it or not. It's been very successful, but this kind of electro-pop sound I think needs to be switched up now, and the next kind of wave of people come through. We've got Pharrell, Lil Wayne making dubstep bass tracks, so if it's dubstep that comes through next, if it's somebody from the grime side, it kind of, to me, you put it all in the same bracket. It's all from this kind of the same heart, if you like.
Yeah. As you said, to me, dubstep is hip hop. To me, drum and bass is hip hop. Because if you were around when I started, you would have played it in my hip hop set. Because it's not about no lyrics. And it's about attitude, and it's probably how you create the music. If somebody says you get a guitar and you put it on 11 and you go that's rock, then if you get a sampler either on computer or whatever and you start messing around with your beats, you're doing hip hop.
Chipmunk, incredible story, did their own label, very, very fiercely independent before Sony stepped to them. Dizzy Rascal, they were already selling 20,000 records out of the boot of their car before they got picked up by XL.
Listen, if Twitter, this, that, YouTube, blah, XYZ had all been available at the time that we were making records,
it would have been a different story for a lot of other artists.
And not just us, I mean, boy, you know, Caveman, London Posse, blah, this, that, XYZ, there's loads of loads of different groups would have spread, would have had just more, a bigger or wider net.
You know, it's got to have that build, so I don't want to give Rewind readers something to read that's not actually hot. If there's not people not talking about it, what's the point?
If you've got 10,000 people in your Facebook group, come on man, you've got to be able to blag them into spending £1 on the track. You know, Twitter, if you've got 10,000 people following on Twitter, like, even if 1,000 people go out and buy your track, it's all money, it's all income, and it doesn't cost anything to regulate these, you know, these platforms. I think with Rewind Magazine, you never had that. With One Extra, you never had that. Choice FM stepped up their game on the back of One Extra coming into the fame. So there's so many more platforms than ever before. It's the best time to do your own music. It's the best time to be a manager, best time to be an artist, best time to be a promoter right now. The way you gotta look at it is, if you can afford to go out on a Saturday night and get pissed, if you can afford to buy £95 trainers every month, if you're in a day job and you're spending your money on cigarettes, there's no reason why you couldn't buy a laptop. There's no reason why you can't make music on it. Right now is the easiest time to promote your own music. The YouTube, you know, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace. It's very easy to contact DJs. Like 5-10 years ago, you had to go through certain people. You had to get a plugger. You had to do this and the other. You don't need to do that anymore. Like you've got to stop watching EastEnders. You've got to get up 2 hours earlier and go to bed 2 hours later, and that doesn't cost anything.
The